Welcome, really a pleasure to see you all here. And the idea today is to talk a bit about backtesting, right? How to perform backtesting. First of all, let me tell you, past results does not guarantee future ones, right? We have all that idea in mind, okay, before starting. So don't trust too much in what has passed, right? That does not guarantee the future. Nothing does. Okay? Anyway, the general idea today is to talk a bit about testing and backtesting and using MetaTrader or other tools to do such. Right? I do believe that there are a couple of things that are quite important before we start backtesting. Okay? And I want to share with you this uh, link from fxtrade.com MetaTrader section. Okay? Because before backtesting or optimizing a system, okay, it's important to make sure that your history data is complete and accurate, okay? Your history data in your charts in MetaTrader should be complete, especially if we are going to use the every tick as testing model. We are going to talk about what the every tick is, okay? But if you see this mismatch error, okay, in here, yes, in your journal log, if your modeling is less than 90%, your history data is insufficient to generate accurate text. Okay, so to correct this mismatch chart error, in here you have in this link you have an explanation, a brief one of how to correct that. Okay, but we are going to do it together in the MetaTrader section, right? To get the accurate data we need for starting pre-testing or preparing a backtesting. So we have to open in here, okay, the history center, right? Once you open the history center, right, we need to double click in the pair we are going to watch for. Let's start with our friend, I don't know, euro dollar, okay? We double click in the pair we choose. Once we do that, we again double click in the 1 minute one, okay, to load all the possible data for euro dollar, okay. I know we are not going to test it. This is regardless if you're going to test your strategy in a 1 minute, 5 minutes, a daily, a 4 hours, or whatever time frame you're going to test it, okay. You need to do this before start testing any strategy with MetaTrader, just to get all the possible accurate data that you need, okay? Once you do this, okay, you made the import, okay, data, okay, and that will update everything, okay? And we download all the possible data in here that we need for the euro dollar pair, right? It will take too long. I will halt it because if not, we are going to be right here waiting for a lot of time. Okay, but this, when you click download, this will click all the full history data for that pair in that period. So you will have no gaps, no difference, no anything. Will be the most accurate one. Remember, you wanted to do it the 1 minute charts for every pair you attempt to backtest. Okay. Okay. Now we have that. Okay, I will stop it. Right? I'm going to stop it and close it because it takes too long. But I wanted to do it live, just an example for you. Okay. There's a way to import data also from that historical center that I was showing you. Okay, and usually Alpari is the one that gave that import advantage. Okay, you can import even extra data. But I do believe that with the download data, you will be done. Okay, that will be just enough for testing any strategy. Anyway, when we come to backtest and optimize the system, okay, MetaTrader does optimize and test backtest any probable expert advisor you can add in here. Expert advisors are not just robots. We are talking also of a combination of indicators. Okay, so to start any backtesting with MetaTrader, that of course is not my favorite, and at the end I will explain you why and how. Okay, you need to open, okay, the strategy tester, right? I have opened it. We have some experts that can incorporate inside MetaTrader, right? Uh, of course, if you have others, you can choose them from here. Okay, there's a long list of ones. Okay, okay, we'll refresh the cam. Can you see it? So, would I go back to what I was telling you before about downloading historical data? Okay, you didn't get that? I will go with, okay, quickly, right? Tools, okay, History Center, okay, it shows like this. So I click Forex, I click Euro, okay, double click, and I click 1 minute chart, okay, and it starts downloading, okay, and I set it that, and of course, as I was telling you, it will take some time, right? I will stop it right now. Okay, but that's the process to update and get all the data you need to avoid those mismatch errors the strategy tester tends to give. Okay, you need to avoid those errors, and that's the way to do it. Okay, I will remember that someone asked about how to getting the historical data. Well, that's the way for MetaTrader. Okay, I will stop it and I will close it. Okay, and I will start over with how to test an expert. Okay, remember, an expert advisor is not always a robot. It could be a combination of indicators. Anyway, view strategy tester. Okay, and my example is the one that came to here. You will have this window open. You can choose the experts you like. Okay, I have a bunch of them and some are private, so I will not open this window. Okay, because I'm having them to test. But the idea is that you choose from here which one you are going to test, in which pair, right? In which time frame, okay? And you have 3 different models to choose from in here from MetaTrader. I do believe that the every tick is the most accurate one. The other ones are really not that reliable. So ignore the other two and remind to use every tick, okay? If you don't mark this window, okay, the system will test a certain time frame. If you use this, you can choose from when to when you want the system to be tested, okay? A month, a year, whatever. In this particular case, we are testing 7 months of 1907. Past century, right? Okay, no matter what. Anyway, you have the expert properties in here, which I do also believe that is quite interesting. Okay, that is information about your account. If you're going to test it with a $10,000 account or $500, you can choose from here the amount of your account and the currency of your account. And if you're going to test both long and short positions or only selling and buying ones, okay? After that, you need to leave this generic algorithm mark, okay, because it also will make your trading strategy tester more accurate. Regarding inputs, what I believe that it's very important, okay, I can change the value. I will take my profit in not 50, but 40 pips, okay? But anyway, I will ask the system to start testing and giving me the results from 20 pips, okay? And I will ask him to test it every 10 pips or every 5 or every 3, whatever. And I will ask the system to stop around 90 or 100. So it will test all the probable trades that give me in between this 20 and this 90 pips, okay, moving in a 3 pips step in this particular case, okay, and 5 could be better, okay. I will save it, okay. Okay, I will not, but I'm here, but you save it and you accept, and there you have your system almost ready to be tested, right? You can use the visual mode in here and the open chart on settings, or both of them, visual or open chart, or to see it in visually as long as the test is performing. Really, I don't believe it's necessary. It will eat your computer resources and make the process even more slower. So it's not really necessary to do. And regarding the modify expert bottom, the fact is that we'll open the the programmation of MetaTrader, right? So if you don't know how to program MetaTrader, I would recommend you strongly not to touch that bottom. I don't know how to do this. I usually ask from someone else help. Okay, someone that knows better how to do that. But there's a lot of internet pages that do that for free. Anyway, that's the general idea. Once you have set your settings, okay, and it's all configured, you will ask the the program to start the backtesting, okay, in here, right? After the test is complete, okay, you will have your optimization results and charts and a journal of what did you optimize of no, what you tested or no. Okay, I will not perform a test right now because it's going to take way too long, but we are going to take a look. Okay, give me a second. We are going to take a look at the result, okay, of how does it look. Sorry, give me a second. I will find it. Anyway, is there any questions, comments? Okay, let me look okay. About visual mode, does it shows the advice generated by the advisor on the chart? Yes, Frederico, that's the general idea. It shows them on the. This is just a tester, okay? This is not going to give you the signals, the entry signals to the. It's just testing what happened in the past, but it will show it visually, okay? So it will be more easy to follow, okay? Give me just a second, okay? I lost the page. I closed too much pages. Okay, here we are. Okay, we are going to take a look at a probable report generated by this MetaTrader. And once you complete the test, okay, you will receive a report like this one, right? We'll tell you the pair you tested, the strategy you tested, the pair you tested, in which period, the model is everything as I told you, okay, and the different parameters you set, where to take profit, where to price your stop loss, and what else, okay? You will get a lot of information from this chart. But really, I believe that it's really interesting in here is that it's not that magic, the MetaTrader tracer. I believe that there's a better way to do this, but will take us a lot more of job. Anyway, okay, you have the gross profit and the gross loss, right? Those two are telling you how many trades and how many trades you win and how many you lost. In this particular case, the gross loss is 0%. You made 28.11% with this trade, okay? The total net profit, okay, in here is the gross profit minus the gross loss, right? And the profit factor in here, right, is telling us the ratio of gross profit to gross loss. Higher is better, okay? And anything above 2 is acceptable. Anything above 2 for MetaTrader is acceptable, okay? The absolute drawdown, okay, this one, is the drawdown of your initial deposit. So higher drawdown increase the likelihood that your account will be blown out, okay? So this should be less than that 2%, okay? And finally, right, but not that's important, the modeling quality. Or it's only important if you're testing model in everything. So, as I told you, this should be at 90%, okay? If not, you need to rearrange the data as I told you, okay? Anyway, you need to optimize. Remember that you need to optimize as many parameters as possible, okay? When we start one of these trading strategies, let me change again the camera, okay, and go back to there, okay? Sorry, okay, I won't change it too much more, okay? I will come to what's my favorite in a few seconds, okay? So that's that optimization we are talking about. As many parameters you may give the system, okay, you will get greater results in optimizations and in real-time trading, okay? For the strategy is based in indicators, okay, not in experts, not in robots. The period setting, sorry, for your indicators will have the greatest impact on your results. Remember that. And for example, if we use a lot of size settings, a lot of stop loss, okay, stop loss and take profit should be set according to our risk profile, okay? And other settings can be left as default. But remember that you can set your stops, okay, and winnings and lots in here, okay? The number of lots you will trade. So be aware of that when you test a system. As much information you add to it, more interesting will be the results you get. Anyway, okay? Anyway, I don't really are a big fan of testing with this because there's a lot of information I cannot get from that first page I show you, okay? From that results page the MetaTrader is given. I do believe that there is a better way to backtest and it's way more harder, okay? Anyway, I will make a 1 second pause in here. If you have any questions or comments about this, time to post it. If not, we are going to go to my favorite backtesting strategy here. Okay, my favorite way to backtest the system. And I will explain you why and which information we really need to get from any strategy to begin to trust in it. Okay? No questions? No comments? Then I will show you Frederick, parameters. Yes, parameters are only included when they are taken. Okay, all the parameters. Okay. Anyway, when I start trading, I didn't have the MetaTrader backtester. I didn't know how to use it. I hope you are seeing right now an Excel sheet. Okay, are you seeing it? This is the way how I started backtesting, right? With handwork. I know it seems a bit too much, but from here I get the real information I need when I do backtest the strategy. Okay, so we are working with maths here and probabilities, right? If a system has worked in the past 120 times over 150 total, that's telling me that I have a 75% chances of that to happen back in the future. I'm working with chances and probabilities here. As higher the chances and the probabilities, the more reliable the system will come into time. And as much as I do backtest that system in the past, much more studies I made of what happened in the past with a certain pair, in a certain time frame, with a certain cross of moving average, indicator, or strategy, or whatever. Okay, more information I think will get. What I really want to know when I do a backtesting is this. Is what I call my optimizer, right? This is what I really want to know when I backtest the system. Okay? The total of winning trades expressed in pips. I do believe that this needs no explanation. Okay? I want to know how many trades I win and expressed in pips. Okay? And I would love to know exactly the same for the losing trade. Okay? How many trades I lost expressed in pips. Okay? The same, the winnings and the losses expressed in money, right? In dollars, if my account is in dollars. Okay? I will also want to know the maximum consecutive losses expressed in dollars. How many losses I could have in a row expressed in money, okay? And I will also want to know the positive side of it, maximum consecutive winnings expressed in money, okay? I want to know also, and I believe it's very important, okay, the percentage of winning trades against the losers. That will tell me if the system is profitable or not. Everything above 75% should be considered a profitable system, okay? I will also know, when I get my information, okay, the average pips per trade that I can win and the average pips per trade that I can lose. Okay, this will help me to set my stop loss. Okay, that is the general idea of this. Okay, and I want to know where is the no return point. The no return point is the maximum drawdown I can accept before the market ends to get me, the signal tries to get me, and will also be needed to set the stop loss. Okay? That's the no return point. That's the information I want to know. I also want to know, okay, expressed in number, okay, the maximum number of losing trades in a row. Okay? What's that? As I always told you, a system could be great, okay? We could have an, I don't know, let's say an 82% of profitable, okay? But in the middle, I can have 5 losing trades in a row, okay? I know that, okay? So if I lose 5 times in a row with a system, okay, I would be scared. It's inside my statistics. It's what I'm expecting from the pair. I can stand that 5 trades in a row losing trades, okay, because I know the system will give me an 82% by the end of the month, the year, or whatever, okay? But if I don't know this, and I start with the system, and I get this 4 losing trades in a row, I will simply discard the system at the first time I tested and forget about the trading system, okay? Anyway, the idea is that in this particular case, I choose the euro, okay? Momentum as 20 simple moving average, my favorite trading strategy, okay? In a 4 hours time frame, okay? That's what I choose. So what I tend to do, what I did in the past, I'm not doing this anymore, is to start saying which day and at which time, okay, the pair gave me a signal, if it was buying or selling one, where should I open my trade, where should I close it, okay, the maximum winning expressed in pips I get from that signal, okay, the maximum lose or drawdown the signal has, okay, and the final profit or loss I have from the trade, okay. I also tend to note in here how many candles the pair take to reach that maximum winning, okay. So let's do a couple of examples, okay. Any questions or comments? And Samir, when you are testing the when you are testing with the MetaTrader backtester strategies, okay, the results will be automatically generated, okay, for the entire period, okay, yes, it will. Anyway, let's start with this one and I will show you what I'm trying to set in here, right? Let's take this for our chart, for our chart for the euro, okay, here it is, right? And I do believe that I have an entry is, the strategy says that I should enter the market when the price, okay, opens above the candle opens above the 20 simple moving average, sorry, this bearish one, and the indicator cuts the 100 line, right? That's a buying entry, okay, around here, right? 33.91, a losing trade, first one, only 20 pips to the upside, and then we fall. So, what do I tend to note in my in my Excel sheet? Exactly that, okay? Let me refresh the camera, okay? I do today, April 27th, okay, at 10 a.m. my time, okay, a buying signal, open at 133.90, okay, just an example, right? Just an example, okay? And we close that where only 20 pips winning in the signal, really nasty, 134.77, okay, as an example, if I close it there, right, that's maximum profit I get from it, okay, maximum tick rate, maximum drawdown in the middle of that signal. Let's take a look, okay. You're welcome. Come back to the chart, okay. In here we are. Sorry, I hit hot come when does this. Sorry, I need to refresh the trade. Here we are. For 20 before winning, okay? Before winning, not after, okay? Before, and the maximum win in this trade gave me was 27 pips, okay? And it just took it one candle to do that, right? I'm not saying I will trade that, but I will open this trade and close it in here. I'm just registering the fact, okay? The maximum win was 27 pips and the maximum drawdown in the middle was 28, okay? I do tend to register the time the trade takes place because it will help me to filter if in any particular session, okay, the system is more accurate than in other sessions, okay? If you reaches in here all the trades during all day long, okay, you will probably find out that I don't know, maybe signals are more accurate during an European session and less accurate during Asian one. That's why I added at the time of the trade, okay, to filter the sessions. I will find out that probably the systems work much more better in between the European and the American session than in the Asian one, right? Anyway, the general idea is to do this, okay, and take a look at the last 200, yes, 200 times the pair did in the past accomplish the system used the conditions required for the system. I will find out, okay, different results. Maximum could be 40, could be 1, could be 57, could be in pips, sorry, not in pesos. Let's move it here so we don't have the problems of the comma. I could have in the middle a 140, a 55, a 35, I don't know, whatever numbers you like to place in here, you will notice, okay? This will help me to filter my take profit, okay? If I'm going to make an average of the pips the system gives me, I will take off this reading, okay? These 140 readings that are extremely high compared to the average of movement would probably mean, I don't know, a fundamental new, some weird data that hit the market, whatever, a rate hike, whatever. I should take this 140 outside of my average, okay? When I take a look at this strategy, okay, at this particular column, I will find out that if I left aside a couple of trades, okay, I could average at least the minimum I could take from this trade is 25 pips, okay? So I know that if I set my take profit to 25, I would probably succeed most of the time, right? I will do the same exercises with the losses, okay? The drawdown I had in the middle, okay? It could be 10, it could be 70, it could be 35, it could be 200, okay? Another weird movement market, same as this one. I mark it in red and I take it off of my average, okay? I will find out in here where should I place my stop loss, and I will find out the non-return point. Once I have this, I will find out that average, if I set my stop loss, let's say, to 35 pips, most of my winnings will be positive because it tends to move back 10, 28, whatever, okay? 35, let's say, will be my non-return point. If the pair lose more than 35 pips, I see chances of 70 and 200. So, that's it. Okay, your stop loss will be placed in 35. I know this is our numbers, remember. Okay, this is a number set as an example. Now, I'm not saying that these particular values are accurate for this trading strategy, for this pairing, right? But with this information, when I get all this information, I will be able to complete this one. Okay, I will be able to complete this one, and then I will be able to trade with this system, knowing what I'm doing in the market. Okay, you know, I do believe that, as I told you, if you see the 5 losing trades in a row, right? you will discard the system. And I believe that confidence and trust in the system or in the strategy you're using is the key, okay? The key that opens the door. If you don't trust in what you're doing and the strategy you're using, you will discard it and use another one. Back in the ITC, okay, in the one we did online this month, earlier this month, Marcus Hay Chocolate says that when a man loses in market, okay, he goes and buys the new trading system. And women goes and buys another new pair of shoes. I don't agree with the shoes stuff, but I do agree with the trading system buying, you know. We all do the same, not buying all the time, but once you find your system fails, okay, 3, 4, 5 times in a row, whatever, you will discard the system and run to the next one until you see again this 5 minutes in a row. And then you will discard the system and jump to another and so on till you blow your if you know or start it, that 5 minutes in a row won't scare you. They won't scare you and they won't send you to buy, seek, need a new trading strategy. Okay? So this is very important. Always remember, you need at least 200 lines in here. Okay? I know it's tedious. I know it's awful to do this, but it's great. It builds up your self-confidence, and that's all you need to trade accurate. Okay, that's the general point of doing this exercise. It takes a lot of time, but it will be great for you. Remember what I'm saying you today is, and try to do it. Anyway, remember another thing also. A system that's tested for a certain pair in a certain time frame won't work the same if you change that time frame, okay? Won't work the same. You need to do this in every pair, in every time frame, okay? You can use some help, okay? But friends or whatever. And what I tend to do in the past when I do my backtesting, okay, is follow also for at least a month, okay, after I complete my backtesting sheet. Okay, I do also for a month follow the list, okay, and I keep on following them, noting them here in my Excel sheet, okay, putting them here, okay, to get more info, more trust in system trading, right? That's the general idea of doing backtesting, right? You can, I know another thing I want to share. Let's check if you have, okay. Okay, we have a couple of questions. I will remove the camera for a second, okay, and answer that questions, and then I will tell you a bit more. Jackie, needs patience. Yes, it needs a lot of patience, but it's the only way. Exactly, Wesley. This is the only way to build up your confidence, okay? And Boyki, exactly, well, that's what I was saying. I forwarded it. I keep on doing it. Not at this point of my life. Okay, I don't remember the last time I completed a backtest. Okay, but I have been backtesting and forward testing, I don't know, for a year and a half when I started trading. Okay, Frederico, it is possible to import individual trade results from MetaTrader into Excel. I do believe so. But I will ask, you to contact Mario Nuono, okay, at fxtrade.com. Okay, he's the expert there, and he will tell you how, okay? Anyway, I will give you my email, okay? Send me a mail, and I will ask him to explain you exactly how to do that, okay? Really, I'm not a big fan of testing. I'm not ended, Vicky! Wait! Okay, Vicky! That's my mail, okay? Okay. Yeah, Vicky, I forget what I was about to say, okay? Okay, sorry. I didn't end it with my comments about the Excel sheet. Yes, we could do forward testing, okay? One day, but not today, I think we need to finish the webinar. But what I was, sorry, I forget what I was about to say about backtesting. There is another software, Forex Texter. Okay, Frederico, send me some lines and I will give you the answer by then. Okay? I know a couple of other ones, but I do believe that at the end of the day, only manual backtesting is the one that build up enough our confidence, okay, to to work. Okay. Anyway, I believe that's all for today. Sorry, I forget one concept I really wanted to share with you, uh, but I get distracted. Sorry for that. Okay. See you back soon, and I hope you really enjoyed this webinar. I do as always. Okay. You have my mail. Anything you can write me. Thank you, really.